Hi Aquarius, welcome to your tarot reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so very much for being here and thank you for sharing your energy with me. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to pull a traditional Celtic cross spread. Whatever message comes out is the message that the collective needs to hear. I have set that intention with my deck and with my guides. If you're here because this popped up on your feed, then this is for you. If you are here because of the title, which I have not even chosen yet, then it is definitely for you. So let's get into your message. I did bring out oracle cards as well, so we can pull a couple of those at the end. We got the Seven of Cups, some confusion. Some kind of confusing situation here. Let's see what we have. Be sure and like the video or leave a comment if you feel called to do so. Follow if you enjoy the messages. I'm trying to grow my channel and I want others to be able to see the messages too. And every interaction really pushes my videos out there. So I would appreciate it. Thank you. So yeah, we have that Seven of Cups on the bottom. Again, that is about like confusion. It is maybe being disillusioned, needing to really focus and use your clarity and discernment here. Some kind of confusing situation. The situation itself is the Page of Wands. This is about optimism. It is about adventure, going after new opportunities with passion, right? And just being enthusiastic, maybe exploring something new. That could be about school. It could be like a financial opportunity. It could be new love, right? Pages are a newer energy. Or it could be like rekindling a spark with an old love, like somebody you've been with before, but it is about like fearlessness, right? That good energy. Wands are all about action and passion. But the blockage here is the Four of Swords. This is about being pulled back. It's about being in solitude and maybe having some kind of restlessness, right? And not taking this fearless type of energy here. You could be recovering from something as well. The Four of Swords is very much, again, that isolation and recovering from something. And you could just be very pulled back from something, right? Needing to rest and rejuvenate. Maybe you're just tired from something. Maybe you've been going through a lot and you're just tired and it's kind of taking out your passion and your enthusiasm, but this has to do with you stepping into your power. You have the King of Swords here, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And it doesn't matter if you're male or female, it's the masculine energy. But this is about making decisions from your head, right? Head over heart and using your logic and your discernment here. We had that Seven of Cups, which is all about confusion. And this is you needing to really use your discernment and your logic and your reason here, stepping into your power. In the recent past, we have the Two of Pentacles. So this is about juggling. It's about a need to balance, right? Maybe you've been juggling a lot of tasks. You've been juggling that work-life balance. You could be juggling resources here, you know, trying to kind of figure things out. But I feel like you might have too much on your plate, right? This is like needing to be flexible. I always see the ships in the water in the background where it's like up and down, you know, that flow of life, like the ups and downs of life, but also like needing to adapt to that change because this person is, you know, teetering these two plates or these pentacles, whatever it is. It's just about like taking on too much. Maybe that's the confusion. Maybe you've just taken on too much and you're not sure which one to choose because twos are also about decisions, right? Needing to make a decision on what it is you want to balance out here or what it is you do want to focus on. Your higher self or your subconscious, we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is a Sagittarius card, but this is like the divine timing. It's, you know, opportunities, destiny coming in here, things turning in your favor and the investments paying off. Our lives go in cycles, right? This is about going with those cycles and knowing that they will change and having that optimism that things are going to work out in your favor here. In the near future, we have the Death card. So there is some type of ending coming in here. There is a transformation. This could be a thought pattern. This could be some kind of confusing situation. Maybe you were juggling too much or, you know, you could have been juggling too many people. You could have had too many options, you know, in business or in love, whatever it is for you, whatever it is that has been causing some kind of confusion, that's definitely coming to an end. And there is some sort of transformation coming in here. In your feelings, we have the Four of Wands. This is about stability. It's about a home. This is my card for the home, you know, like a house or whatever you consider your home. It's also about like union marriages, and it can be about like reconciliation, right? Reunions with others. And that could be reunions with friends from the past. That could be reunions with loved ones. I just feel like you are really sitting in this joyful, happy energy and wanting to focus on happiness and your accomplishments with loved ones, right? Again, that's stepping into your power. You could have been juggling too much work-life balance, right? And this is you really wanting to focus on home and stability, whatever you consider stability. And your environment, the influence here, we have the Four of Pentacles, which again is all about stability. It could also be about holding on to things too tightly and needing to be flexible, needing to go with the flow here. That with that Wheel of Fortune, that is about things turning in your favor and trying not to control things, right? That Four of Pentacles can be a very like obsessive controlling type of energy and needing to release the control. But it's also a very big focus on financial stability and controlling your expenses. Again, you're focused on your stability here. In your hopes and fears, we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is my card for being single, but it's also just kind of like standing on your own and being self-sufficient, right? Like paying your own bills, you have all of this abundance and success, however you see abundance and success. This is like you just standing on your own and being able to take care of things independently. So maybe you are single and you're feeling like you want a union here. So this could have to do with love. It could just have to do with your business, because Pentacles are about your money, you know, and you've got the stability here and in the Four of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. The overall outcome, we have the Knight of Wands. This is Sagittarius energy, but it is very much about going after your passions with confidence, right? Wands are wands are a very fiery, passionate energy. So you had the Page of Wands, and then you come out as the Knight of Wands. This is finding that enthusiasm, that passion again, and really going after things with ambition and determination here. So I feel like you're going to come out of this energy. You've probably just been very pulled back for whatever reason. Let's see. What do they not see coming here, Spirit? What does Aquarius not see coming? Maybe this is about you finding your spark again after you've been pulled back. That Knight of Wands, I always think about, like, you know, getting your spark back, getting back up on the horse and going after things. This could be a mindset. Maybe you're just exhausted, you know. Maybe you've been juggling too much and you're exhausted. And now you're putting an end to that. Yeah, because we have the Seven of Wands, which is like being defensive, like really defending yourself, persevering, pushing through things. Ten of Swords, ending some kind of painful cycle here, whatever that was, juggling too much, just being exhausted. This is very much a card of burnout and being tired, that Ten of Swords energy. And then we have the Magician, and this is about really manifesting the life that you want here. Like, you have all of the tools you need. You are the magician, which is like a master manifestor, right? So you're creating your reality. And I feel like you are very much focused on that in the future. Like that Seven of Wands, persevering and having that determination. Knight of Wands, really pushing through obstacles, ending tough cycles, and creating the reality that you do want here. And getting focused and getting out of this confusing type of energy. Maybe you were just confused on how to move forward or how to end things, right? But you've got that Wheel of Fortune, like things turning in your favor here. What is the advice for Aquarius, Spirit? One more, please, Spirit. Aquarius. Awesome. So you have the Ace of Swords, the Emperor, and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this is very much about getting clarity, getting clear on what things are, taking control and moving forward, taking leadership of the situations, taking control of the situations and moving forward. And then you have the Six of Pentacles, which is all about generosity. It is about equal give and take. It's also a gift, but you know, giving and receiving and being grateful for that. So I feel like this is just Spirit telling you to make sure that you're giving to yourself as much as you're giving to others here. That just came to me. And this, with this Four of Swords, that could have been part of the exhaustion. Maybe you were giving too much to others. And this is about you juggling too much and needing to focus on yourself a little bit here. Like the self-sufficient, this Nine of Pentacles, taking care of yourself, doing for yourself. You know, self-care is not selfish. It's very important to take care of yourself. But this is Spirit just telling you to get clarity, get clear, take control of the situations, your mindset, take control of what you can control, right? And leave the rest up to the universe. Don't exhaust yourself. If you're focused on things you can't control, you're going to exhaust yourself. And really focus on giving to yourself as much as you give to others. I feel like that's super important for you. So I love this for you. And I feel like you're, again, finding that spark again. You just need to focus on yourself as much as you focus on others. Maybe that's the painful cycle you're ending. But I totally feel that exhaustion, that Four of Swords. Yeah, and you had that Ten of Swords. Like, that's an exhausting energy. You're just totally burnt out. And it's killing your spark. And you can't step into your power when you're exhausted. Also, take a nap. Get some rest. That's important. I wish we had scheduled nap times as adults. I think it's important. Sleep. What else do you have for Aquarius, spirits? I just said that, spirits. Thank you. Awesome. So we had self-love. You're worthy and deserving of all the abundance in the universe. Treat yourself with love and respect that you desire, and others will follow suit. Again, self-care is not selfish. It is very important to take care of yourself. You're probably just juggling too much. Walk away. You're wasting your precious energy on something that will not bear fruit. It's time to turn your attention to things more aligned to your soul's purpose. Putting an end to cycles, that are very, very draining for you. Grounding. You're being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending too much time in your head, and it's time to pay attention to your body and to the earth. Go outside and plant your feet in the ground and enjoy the centering feeling this brings. Grounding is very important. That's part of self-care for me. I ground every day, and I love that elephant, so I wanted to show you the picture. Maybe you've been asking for an elephant, but I love this message. Definitely take care of yourself, and I will see you guys next time.